Hello, you beautiful soul. Today I would like to talk about what other people think about us and caring about that. Um, really, I guess what we're talking about is judgment. Um, so many times I hear people are afraid to move forward and be their authentic self because they're afraid of what other people might think of them. Um, I struggle with it. I think that this is pretty universal. And I think it's important to talk about. For one, it's an obstacle that is easy for us to put in our way. And sometimes we use those kinds of obstacles to stay in our comfort zone. In our whatever that might be. Sometimes our comfort zone is great and it's healthy, but oftentimes it's not. It's sitting on the couch, doom scrolling, watching Netflix, whatever that might be. And it's important to step out of our comfort zone. One thing that has really helped me is realizing that the only person that I really need to care about what they think is me. I care about what I think about myself. And it's taken a long time to get there, to get to a place where I genuinely really loved myself and cared for myself. And the biggest thing that helped me with that is, for one, realizing being afraid of judgment from others is tied back to a core wound or a core belief that I had picked up in childhood, along the way. And, it really had to do with feeling like I needed to earn love, that I needed to earn being deserving, to earn affection, those kinds of wounds. And that made me want to attract people who were more judgmental, who did put me down for being my authentic self. I had that cycle for a long time where I really chased after people and was not my authentic self. I was stepped into who I thought they wanted me to be. And that was absolutely detrimental to my mental health. Once I realized that and realized, wait a second, that's not the tribe I want to attract. I want to attract people who lift me up, who support me, who genuinely enjoy my authentic self, right? So that made it a lot easier to really not give a shit what anybody thought of me, because the right people are going to be attracted to the authentic me, right? Those are the people that I want in my life. I could care about what everybody else thought, but that is so overwhelming that it makes it so I can't take action. I can't move forward. And I don't want that for myself. I deserve better than that. I deserve more than that. And so do you. One big thing that also helped me with this is, and this kind of ties into looking at the core wounds, is being totally honest with myself. Is this thing really, am I really caring about what other people think? Is that what is holding me back? Or is it something else? And just trying to notice when that is happening. I think that's one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal, is knowing or recognizing when we're falling into unwanted patterns, like caring about what other people think of us, not being authentic, worried about judgment, those kinds of things. Because especially when it's something that we've done for so long, it gets ingrained in us, and it's just a background habit pattern, something that we do that we don't even recognize. So having that mindfulness to just recognize with kindness. Kindness is absolutely key in this. When you recognize that you're doing it, it's not, oh man, I'm doing it again. Oh, stupid Christy. Don't do that. That is not going to help anything. What will help is, oh, I'm doing it again. Oh, baby girl. Oh, let's figure out why. Why am I doing this? You know, and really asking yourself why in an honest way, and shedding any fear about looking at yourself objectively. You know, be the observer. Step out of it, disassociate, and look at yourself and your thought patterns the way that you might look at it for somebody else. Say a close friend is confiding in you, and you really want to help them. You know, what would you say to that person? And talk to yourself that way. The way that we talk to ourselves is huge, 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 huge. I cannot emphasize that enough, how important our self-talk is. Our thoughts become us. Our thoughts become our action. Our thoughts become our reality. So why spend time creating a reality that's negative, that puts you down, that prohibits growth, you know, that doesn't let you succeed and be successful and step into who you really are in that moment? You know, so that's super, super important. One other thing before I go, one thing that really helped me, and I think I realized this in like junior high, was I recognized how much I paid attention to what other people were doing. Because I was worried about, you know, I had to look right, my hair had to be nice, I had to dress right, I had to be articulate, you know, all of these things that I wanted, that I was so worried about other people judging me because I wasn't doing it right. And then I like stepped back and I was like, wait a second, how much do I think about this in terms of other people? I really don't. I'm too focused on me. We're all way too focused on ourselves to really put any stock into that judgment of other people. So having that realization really helped me as well, especially growing up. It didn't allow me necessarily to step into my authentic self fully, but it was a great, like, it was just one of those big aha moments that you remember for the rest of your life. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember when I realized that. It changed everything. It was amazing. And that's really what I'm looking for with these videos and my business, Rebel Light Rising, is to empower people to have those aha moments that facilitate change, that changes the energy, that changes the momentum of what they want to do, so that they can live their authentic, true selves, their true purpose, and be successful and happy in doing so. All right, well, that's what I have for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and keep on shining. So much love.